Hi everyone, welcome to today's session on logical reasoning. So, today we are going to discuss an important topic for your exam, that is distribution. In your examination from logical reasoning section, the questions on distribution are very important. So, today I have come with some model example questions. So please see here. See, distribution based questions on see the first one. Ashwani, Sahib, Bulbul and Bhaskar went to coffee shops and had bills which are distinct integers when expressed in dollars between $2 and $5. The coffee shops were MBA Chaiwala, Barista, CCD, Starbucks, not necessarily in any order. Following information is known. So what is given here? Different people are there. Ashwani is there, Sahib is there, Bulbul and Bhaskar. Now they are spending in different integers 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So between 2 and 5. The coffee shops were different. Coffee shops are given here. Now first one, Ashwani, who had a bill which is a perfect square. So 2, 3, 4, 5 are the numbers we have. From 2 to 5, integers are 2, 3, 5, 4, 5. Ashwani, who had a bill which is a perfect square, did not visit either CCD or Barista. So if you see here the person's name, what I am doing here is I am forming a table. I am forming a table with the name of the person and the shop, the coffee shop visited and the bill they are paying. So four different persons are there. First one is Ashwani. Ashwani, who had a bill which is a perfect square. Out of these four, the perfect square is 4 only. Thereby $4. $4 is the bill paid by Ashwani. $4 is the bill paid by Ashwani, and it is given that he did not visit either CCD or Barista. It is not CCD, it is not Barista also. This is what is given. Next, what about second? The one who visited MBA Chaiwala spent the least amount. So what does it mean? MBA Chaiwala. MBA Chaiwala, least means out of all these figures 2, 3, 4, 5, the least is $2. So MBA Chaiwala $2. Now Bhaskar spent the highest amount in the coffee shop which he visited was not CCD. So Bhaskar, if you see, Bhaskar spent highest amount. Out of these four, the highest amount is 5. So Bhaskar spent $5. And MBA Chaiwala is fixed. Now the remaining are CCD, Barista and Starbucks. It is given that Bhaskar, which he has not visited CCD. It is not CCD. Next, one more person who is left is Sahib. Sahib and Bulbul. Bulbul's bill was $2 less than Ashwin's bill. So Bulbul's, please see here. Bulbul's bill was $2 less than Ashwini's bill. Ashwini's bill is $4. So Bulbul's bill would be $2 less means 4 minus 2, which is $2. So it would be what? Saheb. It would be Saheb. And the person who is left is who is that? Sorry, it is Bulbul now. Bulbul. Bulbul's bill is $2 less. So it is Bulbul. Right? So finally the person who is left, the other person is Saheb. So Saheb here. Now what we have about Saheb? About Saheb. So now Bulbul MBA chai wala $2 fixed. It is not CCD, it is not CCD. So it has to be CCD. Now CCD coffee shop is also fixed. So barista is not here. So the only place left for barista would be this one. This is barista. So now the only other chai shop, other coffee shop left over is Starbucks. So this is Starbucks. This is Starbucks. And the amount that is left, the other amount left is $3. So this is the overall distribution. Overall distribution of person visiting coffee shop and the bill paid. Now please see here who has spent the least amount of money. Least amount here it is $2. $2 is spent by whom? Bulbul. So answer is B. Answer is B. Now please see second question. Second question. The one who visited barista spent how much money? The one who went to barista. If you see here, barista visited by Bhaskar and he paid $5. So answer is $5. Answer is $5. Next, question number 3. The one who has visited CCD has spent how much money in dollars? The one who visited CCD is Saheb. The one who visited CCD is Saheb. He spent $3. So answer is $3 here. So answer is $3. That is option C. Then next. Which of the below statement is true? Which of the below statement is true? Bhaskar's bill is $1 more than Bulbul's bill. So if you see here, Bhaskar's bill is $5 and Bulbul's is 2. So Bhaskar's is $1 more than Bulbul is wrong. Saheb's bill is $1 more than Ashwini's bill. Ashwini's bill is 4. And Saheb's bill is how much? 3. Saheb's bill is 3. So Saheb is 1 more than Ashwini is wrong. Bulbul is 2. Bulbul is $1 more than Saheb. Saheb is 3. So Bulbul is $1 more than Saheb is wrong. So obviously remaining is fourth one is correct. Bhaskar's bill is $2 more than Saheb. Bhaskar is how much? 5. Bhaskar is 5. Saheb is 3. So 5 more than 3 by 2. So thereby you can say fourth option is correct. So fourth question, option D is correct. Option D is correct. Next, see the fifth question here. Saheb visited which shop? Saheb visited CCD. I hope it is clear. So in this question what we have done? Person, visiting place and the bill spent. So this distribution is done, right? So now let us work on next questions, next set of questions. Okay, please see here what we have. Here we have Ashwani has clinic. Ashwani has a clinic hospital in Noida. Ashwani has a clinic hospital in Noida which has 5 specialist doctors. 5 specialist doctors: heart specialist, liver specialist, neurology specialist, radiology specialist, hematology specialist. On one fine day, 5 patients visited the clinic. They didn't know what's going on with them. So they booked an appointment with each of the specialists for a checkup to find out which illness they are suffering from. So each patient took 10 minutes each for each checkup. DRE, Dre, Snoop, Eminem, Moosewala and Kane are the 5 patients. Each of them meets all the specialists between 2 to 250. 2 to 250. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all 5 meet specialists between 2 p.m. to 2:50 p.m. So each patient can meet only one specialist in a slot, and each specialist can meet only one patient in a slot. So each patient can meet any specialist on the assigned slot. Further, the following information is given to us. Please see here what is the information we have here. Except for one specialist, Eminem meet all 4 specialists immediately after Kane meet them. Snoop was the second person meet the neurology specialist, and Eminem was the first person to meet the hematology specialist. Dre met the radiology specialist immediately before he met the neurology specialist, and Kane was the third person to meet the neurology specialist. So Eminem was not the last person to meet liver specialist, and Snoop met the radiology specialist before he met the neurology specialist. After meeting with each of the specialists, they got to know that they were just thinking too much about themselves, and they are all perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Now see here different slots are there between, you can say, first slot, second slot, third slot, fourth slot and fifth slots. First slot is between what? 2 to 10. Second slot is 210 to 220. Because each 10 minutes. Third slot 220 to 230. And fourth slot 230 to 240. And finally fifth slot 240 to 250. So in these 5 slots, the patients, 5 patients are visiting specialists, right? This is what is given. Now you have also different specialists. What are the specialists you have? One is heart, the other is liver, third one is neurology, then radiology, then hematology. Right. So see here, right. Please see what is given except one specialist. Eminem met all the 4 specialists immediately after Kane met them. And it is given that Snoop was the second person to meet neurology. So second slot means what? 210 to 220. 210 to 220. So here 220 Snoop visited neurology, and Eminem was the first person to meet the hematology specialist. So hematology first one is who? Eminem. Okay, this is how you have to place. Now, DRE met the radiology specialist immediately before he met the neurology. So DRE, what is given? DRE met the radiology specialist, before he met neurology specialist. So please try to understand. DRE met the radiology specialist before he met the neurology specialist, and Kane was the third person to meet neurology specialist. So Kane was the third. Next, after meeting with each of the specialists, and Eminem was not the last person to meet the liver specialist. It is not Eminem. This is what is given. The last lot is not Eminem. And Snoop met the radiology specialist. Before he met neurology specialist. So Snoop would be here because 210 to 220. Snoop met neurology. Before that 2 to 210 he met radiology specialist. Right? Now, please see. Except for one specialist, Eminem met all the four specialists immediately after Kane met them. So what you can say, except for one specialist. So what you can say here, DRE met the radiology specialist immediately before he met the neurology. Neurology specialist. And Eminem was the first person to meet the hematology specialist first. So DRE met the radiology specialist. Please understand. DRE met the radiology specialist immediately before he met the neurology. So what you can say from this? Please observe here what is given. From this, what you can say? You can say Snoop is here, Kane is here. DRE met the radiology specialist before he met the neurology. DRE met the radiology. So met the radiology before he met neurology. So you can say the only spaces that are left. DRE met the radiology immediately before he met the neurology. Two immediate slots are vacant for DRE only here. So here it is DRE and here it is DRE. You can confirm. Now you can say the remaining people are Eminem and Moosewala. Eminem was not the last person to meet the liver specialist. It is already fixed. And it is given that except one specialist, Eminem met all the four specialists immediately after Kane. Eminem is here. So the remaining person here would be Moosewala. I hope it is clear. Right? Now, here 5 persons are clear. 5 persons are fixed. Now, if you see, except one specialist, Eminem met all the 4 specialists immediately before Kane. So, immediately before Kane means here Eminem, here Kane. Right? Thereby the remaining person is here Moosewala. I hope it is also clear. Only here Eminem is first. Okay, in all other cases, Kane and Eminem. So Eminem is not here. Eminem is not here. So please see here, Snoop was the second person to meet neurology specialist, and Eminem was the first person to meet the hematology specialist. Already used. Now, DRE met the radiology specialist immediately before. DRE met the radiology specialist immediately before he met the neurology specialist. It's already satisfied. Now, Kane was the third person to meet neurology. Eminem was not the last person to meet the liver specialist. So if you observe here Eminem, here Snoop, here Moosewala. The remaining two people are DRE and Kane. And here if Kane is coming, because always after Kane, other than one case, after Kane you have to get Eminem. So here you will get Eminem, here you will get Kane. So this has to be DRE. Now Eminem is fixed for liver. For liver specialist, Eminem is fixed. Now the remaining are what? The remaining are Snoop, Kane, DRE, Moosewala and Snoop. And please see here, is anything other thing we can use? What? Eminem was not the last person to meet the liver specialist, and Snoop met the radiology specialist. It's over. And DRE met the radiology specialist immediately before he met neurology. Kane was the third person. Now here if you see, here Eminem is fixed, Snoop is fixed, Kane is fixed. Now the remaining are who? DRE and Moosewala. So where do we get DRE? Do you get DRE here? Here DRE not possible because DRE is already here. So DRE must be here and Moosewala must be here. I hope it is also clear. Okay. Now please see here, Kane and Eminem are fixed here. Now, the remaining people are DRE, Moosewala and Snoop. Already it is DRE, Moosewala, so it has to be Snoop. Now three are fixed. The remaining are DRE and Moosewala. It cannot be DRE because DRE is already here. So it has to be DRE and it is Moosewala. Okay. Now here DRE, Moosewala and Snoop are fixed. The DRE, Moosewala, Snoop are fixed. The remaining are Eminem. And Kane. Eminem is already fixed here, so it has to be Kane. And the only person who is not fixed in this, in this row is who? Eminem. Because after Kane, Eminem has to come. Next. Now, here Kane, Eminem, DR are fixed. The remaining are Snoop and Moosewala. So here if you see Snoop and Moosewala, who will come here? If I give Snoop and Moosewala here two Moosewalas will be there. It is not possible. So it is Moosewala and it is Snoop. And it will be Snoop, and here the only person who is left is Kane. This is the final distribution of various things according to the given data. Now please see question number 6. So different slots are there, different specialists, different patients are meeting different specialists, and no two patients at the same slot, and no two doctors by the same patient in the same slot. So the hematology expert was with whom at 2:33. At 2:33, the hematology specialist, the hematology specialist at 2:33 with Snoop. Yes or no? So answer is Snoop. Then what about next question? Next question. Who met the heart specialist just before Snoop? Heart specialist just before Snoop. Please see here. Heart specialist just before Snoop. Who visited Moosewala? So answer is Moosewala. Thereby the answer is option B. The next question number 8. Eminem met the heart specialist in the same time slot at which, so what is the answer here? Snoop met the radiology specialist, DRE met the liver specialist, Moosewala met the radiology specialist, Eminem met the neurology specialist. So absolutely fourth one is wrong because a person cannot meet two specialists. So Eminem met the heart specialist in the same time when C. Eminem met the heart specialist when Moosewala met the radiology specialist. Eminem met the heart specialist during 240 to 250 when Moosewala met the radiology specialist. So which option it is? Please check. Moosewala is visited. So option C is correct. Next. Moosewala met the liver specialist. Moosewala met the liver specialist in the same time slot at which Moosewala, when he met the liver specialist, please see. Moosewala met the liver specialist. Moosewala met the liver specialist 230 to 240. 230 to 240. So in that slot, what happened? Moosewala visited the liver specialist in the same time when Eminem met the neurology specialist. Eminem met the neurology specialist. So the answer is ninth one, option D. Option D. Now 10th question. The person who visited hematology specialist at the last slot visited the specialist in the first slot. The person who visited the hematology specialist in the last slot is actually Kane. He visited which specialist in the first slot? Kane visited in the first slot. Kane visited first slot. Let us see. Which slot Kane visited the first slot? We have to go back to our working. Kane visited the first slot. Liver specialist. Liver specialist. The one who visited last slot of hematology is Kane. That Kane visited in his first slot whom? First slot whom? Liver. So answer is liver specialist. Liver specialist. So 10th one, the answer is 10th one, the answer is liver specialist. So option is B. Option is B. I hope everything is clear. Now, next one. This is question number 10. So 1 to 5 based on one data, 6 to 10 based on the second data. Now we have next set of questions. Please see here. A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H are studying in IIMC. They did their summer internship in 8 different companies. P&G, HUL, Marico, Colgate, Palmolive, Asian Paints, ITC, JPMC and BCG. Each of them did an internship in exactly one company. In their final year placement, they got placed in P&G, PepsiCo, HUL. No company has hired more than 3 people from IIMC. If a person is offered a pre-placement offer from company X, then his final placement company and summer internship company is the same. Please see here. HUL did not offer any PPO, pre-placement offer. F and G are the only 2 people to get a final placement offer from the PepsiCo. A got PPO from the company where he did his internship. E, who did his internship in Colgate Palmolive, was not placed in HUL. C did his internship from BCG and was not placed in PNG. The person who did his summer internship in Marico was not placed in PNG. B, who did his summer internship from JPMC, got the offer from the same company in the final as C. H did not get the final offers from PNG and did his internship from Asian Paints. G did his internship from HUL. This is what is given. Now let us make a table. So who are the 8 people we have? A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H. So I am just trying to make a table. Okay, person, summer internship and final offer. Different people. So A, it is A, B, C, D, E, F, sorry, G and H, G and H. Okay, so I am taking different people here, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H. 8 persons. And it is given that they have no company, some information is given. Okay, so as we already said, PNG, HUL, Marico, Colgate Palmolive, Asian Paints, ITC, JPMC and BCG, they have internship in different companies. Each of them did internship in exactly one company. So person, internship and finally where they are offered. No company has hired more than 3 people from IMC. In their final placement, they got placed in PNG, PepsiCo and HUL. So these companies where they are placed must be either PepsiCo or PNG and HUL. 8 persons are there. Okay, no company has offered more than 3. More than 3. So if a person is offered a pre-placement offer from company X, then his final placement company and summer internship company is the same. If pre-placement company is offered from company X, then his final placement company and summer internship company is the same. So HUL did not offer any PPO. It is given HUL did not offer any pre-placement offer. Okay. Next, F and G are the only 2 people to get a final placement offer in PepsiCo. So F and G are the only 2 people to get PepsiCo. Only two. There is no PepsiCo anywhere. Okay. So total 8 persons, 3 companies, PNG, PepsiCo, HUL. So for this all 2, for this 3. Okay. Next, A got a PPO from the company where he did internship. So these two are same. Equal. Okay. Next, E, who did the internship in Colgate Palmolive. So what is given? E did in Colgate Palmolive internship. Colgate Palmolive. Okay. So was not placed in HUL. It is not HUL means the remaining company is what? Already PepsiCo is fixed, only 2. Okay. So it must be PNG. It is not HUL. means the only company left is P&G. Next, C did his internship from BCG. C, the internship is from BCG. Okay, and was not placed in P&G. It is not P&G means definitely it has to be HUL. Next, the person who did his summer internship in Marico was not placed in P&G. Who did Marico? Not placed in P&G. Not placed in P&G. The one who did internship in Marico was not placed in P&G. Marico not placed in P&G. B, who did his summer internship from JPMC. JPMC got the offer from the same company in the finals as C. In the finals as C. So C is HUL. So B is also HUL. Next, H did not get the final offer from P&G. So if it is not P&G, it has to be HUL. It has to be HUL. Now 3 HUL are fixed. Therefore, it has to be P&G. It also is P&G because not more than 3. Not more than 3. So 3 P&G, 3 HUL, 2 PepsiCo offers. Now these two are equal, it is said. So it is also P&G. It is also P&G. Now H did not get the final offer from P&G and did his internship from Asian Paints. So this is Asian Paints. This is Asian Paints. Okay. And next, G did his internship from HUL. It is HUL. Thereby, if it is not Marico, the remaining are what? Marico. The remaining are Marico and as well as ITC. Marico and P&G is not Marico. So PepsiCo has to be Marico. This has to be Marico and this has to be ITC. This is the final distribution and distribution of things. Now let us see the question. First question, what is given? D got the final placement offer from which company? D got the final placement offer from which company? P&G. So answer is A. Answer is A. Is it okay? Now 12th question. 12th question. F did summer internship from which company? F did summer internship from Marico. Just now we have done. Okay, it is PepsiCo and Marico. PepsiCo is the final offer and Marico is the internship, summer internship. Then next question number 13. Question number 13. What is given here? Question number 13, please see. Which of the below mentioned pairs represent the correct order of the person's name and final placement offer for the person who did a summer internship from ITC? Summer internship from ITC, just now we have said in the ending of formation of the table, it is P&G and D. So answer is option D. Option D. Then 14th question. 14th question. Which of the below mentioned triplet is correct? Which is correct here? So answer is E, P&G, Colgate Palmolive. E, final offer from P&G and internship from Colgate Palmolive, because already we have completed. Please, if you want to check, you can check here once again. So here E, P&G, Colgate Palmolive. So this is a correct pair. So 14th one, answer is D. Answer is D. Now next, 15th one, the last question from this distribution topic and for today's sheet. So what is given? The one who did a summer internship from ITC, that means D. D got final offer from which company? So see, the one who did summer internship in ITC got a final offer from PNG. So answer is PNG. Answer is PNG. So 15th question, answer is C. Answer is C. So this topic, remember, this topic is an important topic in the exam point of view, and there is a most high possibility is there to get a question in logical reasoning area of your examination from distribution. The level of difficulty may vary, but definitely there is a possibility to get a question from this section, from this distribution topic. Okay, so you also need to practice so many questions based on this. Okay, and again I will come up with one more interesting topic in logical reasoning, which is very important for you in our next session. Okay, thank you so much for watching the video.